Still trying to stop the old version of Capcut from updating? Look no further, because in this video, I'll show you exactly how to prevent it from upgrading to a newer version. Watch this video. Okay, so you're still trying to find a way to prevent your old Capcut from updating to a newer version. Okay, like I mentioned in my intro, I am going to show you exactly how to prevent it from doing so. Okay, so first let me show you my desktop. Okay, so right now I am running Windows 11. Okay, and I have the old CapCut still installed in my computer. Okay, so let me just open this one, and as you can see, I still have the old version of 1.3.2. And let me open this one for you. Okay, so as you can clearly see, because the reason for, okay, I understand, because one of the reason why we use the old version of CapCut, so that we can enjoy all the features without upgrading to, let's say, a pro version. And one of the problem of using the newer version of CapCut is that you're only limited to you're limited to rendering, at least as far as I understand, five 1080p videos. Now, if you're using the old one, just like the one that I have here, you will see the one that I have is still the okay, one moment. Let's go to help and about. And as you can see, I still have the old version, the 1.3.2. Okay, now usually if you download the let's say if you download the old version of CapCut and then you open it, okay, and you open it, yeah, you will be able to use it for several seconds or several minutes, and then when you open it again, you will notice that it will be automatically updated into a newer version. Okay, so I before I what on my previous video, I also showed a way to to fully uninstall the newer version of CapCut, and this is the IO using the IO bit install uninstaller. Okay, so it's right here, and okay, so if I open this one, okay, so this is not a paid video for IO bit uninstaller. As you can see, I'm still using the non-pro version, okay, the free version of IO bit uninstaller. And as you can see, I had this installed, the CapCut. I had it installed last July 30, and this is for me to check if the way that I found to prevent the old CapCut from updating is working. So what I'm going to do, okay, just for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to uninstall. Okay, so just for you to see that I only have one CapCut version installed here. It says new. Okay, so let me try and open CapCut again and see that it is still the same old version of CapCut that I have here on my computer. Okay, so let me open it, and still version 1.3.2. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate to you how to uninstall. Let's say this is the new version of CapCut. So let's click, I'm gonna click on this one and click on uninstall, and then it you will be given an option, and we don't want this to be ticked. Let's create a restore point before uninstall. We want this one. This one says automatically remove residual files. So let me click uninstall. And the good thing about IO bit uninstall, because even the registry entry of CapCut will be deleted. Okay, everything is now being deleted in my computer. Okay, so let me just let's give it a few seconds and wait for it to uninstall. And then later on, I'm going to download the old version, the 1.3.2, or maybe roughly 2.5. You can, I understand you can also use 2.5, but in my case, I'm just wanted to use the 1.3.2. Okay, so let's wait for this. And just to give you an idea, the time right now it's 1:17 in the afternoon. Let me just open up the my Google here. Time now, Philippines. Okay, so it's 1:17 in the afternoon. Okay, and CapCut is still uninstalling because I've already used this one um, editing my previous video, and this is for me to test as well if my theory is correct. Um, and this is what we're going to do here. Okay, so it may take a while for it to uninstall because it is removing all the necessary files in your computer. Okay, so let's just do it. Let's just leave it there and do its thing. Okay, now as you can see, it says here, are you sure to uninstall CapCut? And make sure to remove the tick right here because it says keep user data. So we're not going to keep anything, and then just click on OK. And this and for the IO bit installer to fully uninstall everything on your computer. So it says complete. Let's click on it, and then automatically IO bit uninstaller will continue to uninstall the fully uninstall or to erase CapCut in your system. And there you go. As you can see, all the entries has been deleted. Even actually you saw the registry entry of CapCut. Now, as you can see, if I'm not using the pro version of IOBit installer, so I'm going to close this one. And please bear with this because it may, since we're using a free IOBit uninstaller, there may be advertisement that will pop up on your screen once in a while. So just close it, or there is a option on the bottom part of the advertisement that says close. Okay. Now, let me just scroll through here so that you can see that I have no CapCut installed in my computer. Okay. So, none whatsoever. Okay. And this is the one that I'm mentioning. The There will be an advertisement that will be popping up once in a while when you use it. So, at the bottom part, it says no thanks. So, let's click on that. Okay. Now, so it's let me just refresh this so that you can see it's 1:20 here in the Philippines. And let me just type old version CapCut. Okay, so click on it and we'll go to up to down. It says older version. It has an older version of CapCut in Android, but no, it's not going to work. It will still you will be able to install the older version, but you will not be able to use it. Okay, so let's go to older version of CapCut for Windows. And then let's scroll down and then let's click on see more. And like I mentioned earlier, I was using the 1.3.2 version, so let me just download this one. Okay, so the file is 374.78 megabytes. So depending on how fast is your internet connection, so it will download. And fortunately, I have a super blazing fast internet internet connection, courtesy of Converge, which is this is also not a paid advertisement of Converge. It's a good thing that Converge connection is quite fast here in my location. Okay, so let's wait for it to download. So it says 9 seconds left. So that's 140 of 375 MB. Okay. Now, if you're using Mac operating system, you can just simply download the old version of CapCut and enjoy the features of the old version of CapCut without paying a single cent. Okay. Now, unfortunately, in Windows, I think there are a lot of Windows user who is using CapCut or the old version of CapCut, and now CapCut developers find a way to automatically update your CapCut. Okay, so here's the downloaded file. I'm going to open it and had it installed, just like the a regular application, installing application in your Windows operating system. Okay, there will be blank screen, but it will be asking me to allow this app to make changes on my device. So let's click on yes and click on agree, because otherwise it will not show the install now button. Okay, so let's wait for it. Okay, so it says installing. And after this, I will be editing this same video on this old version of CapCut, and it's it's free to use, easy. It's free to use without even asking me to pay for to subscribe, or maybe it will be asking me to subscribe once in a while, but just ignore it. Okay, so installing, it says 99%. Okay, okay, so now don't click on start now. Okay, don't click on this one, because otherwise you will be running um, CapCut on your computer, and then automatically CapCut will try to update itself. You will be able to open CapCut 1.3.2 version. Um, okay, you make sure to not to click on the start button, because if you click on the start button, yeah, it will be opening the 1.3.2 version, but when you close it and then you open it again, automatically it will update to the latest version of CapCut, and that is not what we don't like to happen. That's what we don't like to happen. Okay, and that's the reason for this video. Okay, let's go back to my desktop. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's click on the File Explorer and then go to the C drive. Okay, now we need to click. Okay, let me just click on View and then Show, and then let's click on hidden items. Then again, let's go to view and then show, and then click on file extension. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to click on users. Okay, and then let's click on the username. In my case, it is I have this Windows 11 under my wife's name, and then let's go to app data. Okay, then we go to local, and then on this part we're going to look for the CapCut folder. Okay, and then again let's click on user data. Oh, one more, let me just go back, sorry. Let's go to apps, and then on this part we're going to do right click, and then click new, go to the new part, and then let's click on text document. Now, on this text document, this is very important, okay? You need to follow this step by step, okay? So, new text document, we're going to rename it first to update, all in lowercase. Then, let's remove the .txt, because this is the text extension file. Let's change it to .exe. Okay, then press enter, and you will see there will be a pop-up box that will say, if you change a file name extension, the file might become unusable. So are you sure you want to change it? Of course, let's click on yes, and then automatically, instead of the regular file, the text file icon, you will see it will now change to this. Okay, then let's go ahead and right click on it, click on properties, and now let's click on read only, click apply, and then okay. Now we're going to copy this one because we're going to do the same. Then let's go back. Okay, so now let me just open Capcut. It says testing environment. Because I'm trying to find another folder. Just give it a few seconds. Okay, so you can run Capcut completely or smoothly on my computer. Okay, so let's click on it, and it's the 1.3.2. So let me just close this one just to be sure, and let me go back here. So, okay, it's Appdata. Okay, local. Where is it? Capcut. Okay, apps. Okay. Okay, now there is a download folder here. Okay, so make sure that when you open the CapCut app earlier, it will automatically create a download folder. So let's remember we pasted or we copied the text files. Okay, just for the sake of demonstration, let me just create another text files. Okay, so right click on the inside the folder. Okay, and then click on new or choose the new. Click on text document, and again, let's type update, all lowercase. Okay, make sure that the spelling is correct. Update. Okay, then again, we are going to change the txt extension to .exe. Press enter, and then okay, there will be a warning that it will be unusable if you change the extension file. Okay, click on yes, and then again, let's right click on it, and then click on properties, and read only, apply. Okay, close this one, and let me click on refresh. Again, let me show you the time. Let's refresh. It's 1:31 in the afternoon. Double click on CapCut, and still we have the same version of CapCut at 1.3.2. Okay, start creating. So this is for you to see that this is an old version of CapCut. And normally when you reinstall or when you install CapCut, there will be some pop-ups or bubbles like this one. And then let's click on text. Okay, effects, and loading resources. Okay, just wait for it. Just like I mentioned earlier, whatever it is downloading will depend on the speed of your internet connection. And like I mentioned earlier, we have the fastest internet connection here in the Philippines. So, and again, as you can see, no diamond, no, it's not asking me um, to install anything. So let me just go here, effects, text template, okay, uh-huh, effects, video effects, okay. See, there are cartoons, transitions, okay. Everything that you see here can be downloaded and used without even without the CapCut asking you to upgrade or update. Okay, so just for the sake of um, just for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to show you one moment. I believe I'm going to um, try and edit the video that was sent to me by my daughter. Okay, and you just click on audio, you just lower it down. Okay, she already edited this one using DaVinci Resolve on her iPad. So as you can see, there are already subtitles and titles, right? So I'm going to just add text. Let's say, let me just download this one first, and then let me just drag and drop it right here. Scroll it. Okay, and then click on huh. Okay, so it's a second round. So let me just testing. Okay, there you go, just testing, and right here. And then again, let's go to media, and let's say I wanted to put this one right here. Oh, and by the way, let me just try to change some settings. So to delete cache, I prefer deleting cache of free layers turned on by default when you okay, no, I don't want it. Performance, so I'm going to set the proxy, okay, and save. Usually, um, what happened here is that it will create a proxy so that for smooth scrubbing, because as you can see right now, because the file is a little bit big, um, so and I have OBS running on the background, and I'm recording this video, so my GPU is a little bit okay. Let me just cut top and then cut. Okay, so as you can see, it's not that smooth as of this time because I am running OBS, but as you can see, it's right here. Let me just play this one, and there you go. As you can see, and let's see what else we can find here. Text, effects. You see it says Pro right here, but where is it? It's not even asking me. So I can download this one, use this, okay, right here, and then let me just change so the default text to just testing, and then let me just enlarge this one. So remember, this is the it says Pro right here, but there's no diamond. Okay. Now, usually, if you're using a Pro features of okay, if you're using the Pro features of Capcut, when you try to export, it will not allow you to do so if you're not a Pro member. Okay. So let me click on export, and you see this is 1080p. I can change this to 2K, and I can simply just let me just change the location where the folder or the rendered of video will be saved, and then so as you can see it says 2K, and click on export. So it is not showing any information or any pop-up that I have for remaining uh, videos to render in order for me to enjoy the 2K or the 1080p. And if let's say if you're using the free version of CapCut, that is the newer version, you will be left editing or rendering to 780 or 720p video. But in this case, I can again click on export, and let me just change it to 1080p, or let's say again 2K, and then let me click on export, and still it's exporting without any problem. Okay, so my computer may be a bit slow, as you may notice, because I'm running Windows. I mean, I'm running OBS, and I only have 16 gig of RAM. Okay, as you can see, and the good thing about CapCut is one of the reasons why I like CapCut is because the rendering it uses most of my GPU, not the CPU. Okay, so it's done. And let me just close this one. Okay, and close again. We just try to play this one for you. This is the rendered version, or the rendered video CapCut we created. Okay, and let's wait for it. No watermarks. Okay, there you go. There's the just testing, and there's the just testing again. And see, it's the pro version. It's the pro features of the old version of CapCut. And let me just play this one again, and should be the same. Okay, let me just fast forward by this here, where there you go, the just testing. Okay, and again, there you go. So let me just delete this one because this will just pile up on my screen. And okay, so we used CapCut already, the 1.3.2. Now, so normally if we try to reopen or open CapCut again, it should most of the time it will be updated to the newer version. Now let's see if we were able to stop this from, or prevent this from updating. And there you go, it's still the version 1.3.2. Okay, I have tested this up to 2.5, version 2.5, and still um, the simple hack that we did prevent your old version of CapCut from downloading. And remember, we did not do anything. We just put an empty uh, an empty text files on your on inside the CapCut. Um, wait, okay, what? Let's just go to, again. Let's go to the C drive, users. Okay, data, local, CapCut. Okay, okay, and then let's go to apps, and this is the update.exe. Okay, and then again, go to, sorry, user data, download, and update.exe. There you have it. Okay, so hopefully, not there's no guarantee that this is a permanent solution to prevent your old version of CapCut from updating to a newer version, because one day perhaps some of the developer of CapCut may be able to find a way to bypass the update hack, or the update, um, yeah, I may call it a hack, in preventing your old version of CapCut from updating to a newer version. So there's no guarantee that this will be permanent, because like last time that I found out that you can use old version of CapCut without it asking you to for you to enjoy the free features of CapCut that you've been enjoying from the old version. Now, when CapCut automatically found a way to update those old version installed on your computer, so it will be asking you up to the point that you will not be able to use it unless you join the pro version. Okay, but this is just a simple way of preventing the old version of CapCut from upgrading to a newer version. So like I mentioned earlier, there's no guarantee. Okay, this may be temporary. Maybe we may be able to use this for several months, if not several years. Okay, so I guess that's it. So there you have it. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, and if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. It's free of charge, no worries. Okay, just click on the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please go ahead and check my channel for some videos just like this one. Okay, so see you all in the next one.